I've got sunshine.
On the what? On the cloudy day.
On the what? On a cloudy day. Cell phone, girl. My love. Alright. Oh my gosh, how's my makeup looking on this? I know it looks like I got a lot on my mind today, and you know what? That's okay. Frick. Alright, today I'm going to be reading your confessions. I'm terrified to say the least, but here we go. So this isn't from you specifically. I'm reading confessions off of Reddit. Should I change the lighting? No. Give me just a second while I find something good and juicy for you, okay? Okay, I only skimmed this story, like, it's not long, but this was posted 3 hours ago. And the caption says, "Pretty sure I'm a compulsive pathological liar. How do I stop?" Says, "I'm 16, female. It's only to one person, my best friend." It's my best friend. Is she really? But it's a very elaborate lie, and I've gone to some pretty extreme lengths. Not gonna explain this, but it's basically what you think to make her believe it. The lie is stupid. It's that I've been in a year-long relationship with my boyfriend. I've given her a whole backstory, his age, how we met, and various stories of how our dates, hangouts have gone. I have a question. When you're going and like hanging out, what are you doing? Like sitting in your bed, kicking your feet, thinking about what you're gonna tell your bestie? I felt guilty about it ever since I started the lies, but I started because I feel left out. Everyone around me, junior year, is in a relationship, and I feel really behind, so I decided to start lying to almost convince myself that I'm in a relationship. It's been hard to stop / catch myself in lies. It's almost addicting. Oh no. I'm trying to let the lie die out by telling her I broke up with him, okay? But it keeps eating at me and I feel super guilty. I don't know if I'm a pathological liar / narcissist or if this is normal to do in your teen years. Okay, it's to your best friend. If I were in her shoes, and you told me that you have been making this whole boyfriend thing up, I wouldn't know what else to believe. I think it's time to stop. Okay? Can't believe that was 3 hours ago. I'm early. My head is hurting from this headband. This one's short. I haven't read it all. I just read the caption. I, 26 male, lied about being a chef to impress a girl. Now I have to host a cooking class. 3 months ago, I panicked trying to impress my neighbor, Sarah, who's 27, female. Oh, hi, nice to meet you. What do I do for work? I'm a chef. Like what? And told her I was a chef specializing in French and Asian fusion. I maintained the lie by ordering expensive takeout. You know what? When me and my boyfriend move in together, that's a good idea. If you're watching this, I love you, and I will be ordering takeout and putting it nicely on your plate. Just kidding. Plating it nicely and letting her see me toss the containers. It worked. Wait, what? It worked too well. The whole apartment building found out and crowned me the resident culinary expert. You're sitting here ordering Panda Express and you're like, yep, that's me right there. The lie backfired when the building hosted a potluck and tagged me to bring a dish. Being broke, I bought 5 frozen lasagnas, baked them in my own dishes, threw fresh basil on top, and called it rustic. Everyone lost their minds, and now Sarah wants a private cooking lesson this week. Didn't think of that one, did ya? My actual skill level stops at microwaving 101. Really? How do I confess I'm a fraud without ruining my chances? It's already ruined, buddy. What are you thinking? And what is your real job? And how are you getting away with, like, do you come home with an apron on you? I don't get it. This one is a little bit more crazy. This is from 2 days ago. Sometimes I wonder if people just make up confessions just for fun, just write a little story and then submit. The way you all lie. Buckle up. The caption is, I hooked up with my best friend's mom, ... I regret it. I'm 23 male and my best friend is also a 23-year-old male. We've been best friends since elementary school, so we're very close. Yeah. Even early on, our families would invite one another over for parties, get-togethers, etc. to this day. So what, y'all just pass each other and you're like, see you later. My birthday was last week and I didn't really have any plans besides working in the morning and doing cake with some family, but that wasn't until late when everyone got home. I decided to hit up my best friend, I'll call him Ethan, when I'm off work, that we should hang out and figure out something to do. I finish up work, go home to freshen up, and I make my way over to his house. I get there, and him, his 2 siblings, and mom was home, so when I open the door to go in, they all yelled, "Happy birthday!" Before I go to say anything, Ethan told me they had a potential idea to do for my birthday. Me, Ethan, his brother, not his sister, she's underage to drink, and his mom all go into town and walk around hitting up bars, clubs, places to eat, and whatever else pops up. Okay, I love you.
I love you too.
Do you want to say hi to YouTube?
Hey, what's up, YouTube?
Okay, I'm back. It says that his mom will pay for an Uber into town and back into the house, then one for me to go back home. Then Ethan will pick me up tomorrow to get my car back. I thought that was a great plan, so I said yes. I don't want to make this crazy long, so I'll shorten this part up to get to the main part. We go into town and we hit up a restaurant first and we went bar hopping essentially the rest of the night. We got there between 12:30 to 1 and didn't leave until 8 p.m. We were planning to stay longer, but we were tapped out at this point of the night. Safe to say we were all drunk, but somehow Ethan managed to get more drunk than all of us. I had to help him walk without stumbling off the sidewalk. We're all on the Uber ride and get back to their house. We all go inside and everyone does their own thing. Ethan and his brother went into their room, their mom went into her room, and I just sat on the couch hanging out with the dog. It wasn't too long after, maybe a half an hour, and Ethan's mom comes out of her room. Oh my gosh. She walks towards the kitchen, but she glances at me and then does a gasp and says, "I'm so sorry, I completely forgot to send you an Uber." Okay. She said that she will order me one, but I told her it's fine, that I'll send an Uber in a little bit for myself when I feel a little more sober. It was one of those, everyone spins if I get up or also close my eyes. She asked if I was feeling alright and if I needed anything, but I told her that I was fine and I'll just sit here longer until I'm ready. She walked around the couch and sat down next to me and proceeded to rub my shoulder. "If you need anything, I'm here," she says. I thank her, and after another 20 or so seconds, she stops rubbing my shoulder. We talk about the night a bit, and then she leans her head onto my shoulder and says that she's tired. Okay? Go to sleep. Go to your room. While she's leaning onto me, I told her she should get some sleep and that it's been a long night of drinking, but she insisted to stay until I left and that she didn't want me alone for my birthday. Ma'am. I'm slouching on the couch while she leans on me and I'm scrolling through TikTok now while we have a small talk. Then she then asks me something I didn't expect. "Do you like me leaning onto you?" Huh? Do you like me leaning onto you? I honestly didn't know what to say. I just didn't respond, and she presses her head up closer to me and asks me again, "Hey, do you like me leaning onto you?" It's nice not being alone on my birthday," I said, because I didn't know what the fuck to say. My mind was for real racing through thoughts of what's going on. Yeah, I can imagine. She slowly lifts her head up and I see her in the corner of my eye. She's looking at me and I look at her. Happy birthday, she says and leans in and kisses me on the lips. A peck, but a kiss. No. I just look at her in disbelief. Yeah, this is weird. She just looks at me and then after a bit of a staring consent, I lean in to kiss her. We didn't necessarily... They did something. Once it was over, I ordered an Uber home. I just texted my dad to hold off cake for tomorrow before getting home, so I went instantly into my room. During the moment, it felt amazing and was such a surreal experience, but looking back at it, I really do regret it. You should be like a son to her. If y'all have been hanging out since elementary school, y'all are the same age, you're the same age as her son, y'all grew up together, like she genuinely watched you grow up, like that is weird, to say the least. This is the Am I the A-hole story, because the confessions were like, ooh, am I the a-hole for kicking my sister out after the comment she made about my wife? Okay, I don't know if I'm the a-hole in this situation. Yesterday, my wife, female 29, and I, male 31, went on a date, and my sister, female 16, volunteered to watch our two kids, boy, girl, 5 and 2. We rarely get to go on a date, so we were excited. When we came back, our sister put the kids to bed. Me, my wife, and her were just hanging out. It was normal conversation until my sister said, "The kids are so cute for having parents that are so mid." What? Okay, this is little sister energy. I know my sister's intention was to make a playful jab at me, which is completely fine as we do this to each other. However, I can tell as soon as the words left her mouth, she realized she made a mistake and started apologizing, but it was too late. I can see how hurt my wife was. My wife was bullied for her looks when she was younger by parents, classmates, friends, even teachers. Oh my god. She's also very insecure about her body after having 2 kids. My sister does not know this, but I still feel as though she is old enough to know better. After making this comment, I told her she needed to leave, which she did. When my parents found out about what happened, they called me to tell me that I was overreacting. And my siblings texted me that she's just a kid and that it was wrong for me to make her leave. Am I the a-hole for kicking my sister out after the comment she made about my wife? I would say, like, if it was directed at your wife, then, like, it would be a different story. If she was just looking at your wife and was like, "You're mid. You're not cute. You need to glow up." Then I would understand. But if you saw immediate regret on her face after saying that, like, that is a 16-year-old thing to say, unfortunately. You could have came back. I don't think y'all should stop being close and stuff. She was making a little joke and she felt bad. Am I the a-hole for wanting to go on a hike for my birthday even though my brother's girlfriend doesn't want to? Okay, immediately no, you're not. It's your birthday. I'm confused. This is a long story, so this is where we will end off. I, 26 male, want to celebrate my birthday with my immediate family, my parents, siblings, and their partners. My idea was to do a 6-mile beginner-friendly... Okay, 6-mile beginner-friendly. My opinion, 6 miles is not beginner-friendly. That's a lot. But, I mean, it's your birthday. You the birthday. And then have dinner together afterward. The problem is my brother's girlfriend. For context, she used to be, morbidly obese and for many years wasn't able to be very physically active. For the past 5 years, I've always chosen birthday activities that didn't involve much walking or exercise, so everyone could participate. I never complained about it because I understood her situation. About 1.5 years ago, she underwent weight loss surgery and has lost a significant amount of weight. She's now at a healthy weight. However, she still doesn't like walking or hiking. Over the past several months, she has said multiple times that she finds walking boring. Okay, I relate to her. and doesn't really see the point of it. She says that her body is still adjusting after the surgery, and I don't doubt that this may be true to some extent. At the same time, based on what she's said herself, my personal impression is that the bigger issue is simply that she doesn't enjoy walking or other activities that involve a lot of movement rather than being physically unable to do them. The hike I planned is specifically meant for beginners. It's about 6 miles long, mostly flat, and has plenty of places to sit, rest, get food, or even stop early if needed. Okay, that doesn't sound as bad now. When I suggested it, my brother immediately told me that neither he nor his girlfriend would come if I chose that activity. I said I completely understood and offered a compromise. Those who wanted to go on the hike could do so, while anyone else who didn't want to could skip it, relax elsewhere, and then everyone could meet afterward for dinner at a restaurant. That is exactly what I was gonna say. That is perfect. My brother got angry and called me selfish. What? And egotistical. Can't win. He said I was deliberately excluding his girlfriend and said I should be more considerate. Now my mother has gotten involved and is also pressuring me to change my birthday plans so that my brother's girlfriend can participate. But it's also like, no, it's my birthday. I even offered to shorten the hike, but since then I've basically been ghosted. Okay. I genuinely don't want to exclude anyone. At the same time, I feel like I've spent years choosing activities that accommodated one person. And for my own birthday, I'd like to do something I actually enjoy. So, am I the a-hole? I think no. If you wanted to skydive, and whoever wants to do it with you will do it with you, and then y'all can meet for dinner after. Like, it doesn't matter if it's hiking or riding horses or bungee jumping or whatever. Period. Alright, that's gonna be all for this video. Thank you for watching these confessions and Am I the A-hole stories. If you like this video, give me a little thumbs up. Maybe even comment if you agree with me, disagree with me, if you think I should do another video like this. I didn't get into any of the crazy ones really, I feel like. Thank you for watching. Love you. Oh my gosh, my camera's about to fall.